Maratu Salihah, and I'm the ads specialist of YBB Foundations. And before we start, I would like to also know you guys. Some of you from Morocco, from Nigeria, Liberia, but let me know what's the greetings from your own country. So please comment on the chat. What is the greetings from your country, guys? What's the hello in your country? Um, I'm Iman from Egypt. Hello, Egypt. All right. Also, from Obidina, from Nigeria. Fatima from Morocco. Jumalang from Oh, wow. Botswana. Wow. That's awesome. So, it is also morning in your country now, guys. This is Saturday morning, and here in Indonesia, it's still sunny, and yeah, about ready to enjoy the free day of Saturday. I'm Monet from Mozambique. Wow, good morning from Liberia. Good afternoon from Indonesia, especially from Yogyakarta now. And from South Africa. Wow. From India. Namaste. I also know namaste, maybe for Morocco, marhaban. And oh wow, from Rwanda. How to say hello in Rwanda. Hi, Sophia from England. Rwanda, Liberia. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to these pre-orientations for Korea Youth Summit. I'm so excited to also welcome you guys here in these sessions because in these sessions, we will let you guys know about one of the inspiring experience because our speaker will be sharing about the how she get the sponsorship for um, joining the Korea. I'm the alumni of Istanbul Youth Summit and also Middle East Youth Summit. So we'd like to introduce you guys to our speakers. Our speaker today is Miss Samantha Anissa Nurfadila. Hello, Miss Samantha. How are you?
Hello, I'm great.
Wow, thank you so much for making your time to share your valuable experience to get the fundings for the Korea Youth Summit. And as you guys know, she is the general manager in fashion retail and freelance as virtual assistants. And for the education background, she is graduated from Institut Teknologi Bandung or ITB for mastering of business administrations or MBA. That's awesome. But we would like to know more about the details of how your journey to Korea Youth Summit, especially with the fundings from the university. And as far as I know, you got two fundings, right? So yeah, I
Right.
want
Yeah.
to know more about it. So please, Miss Samantha, share it as much as you can to us because all the audience here, all the registrants for the Korea Youth Summit obviously wants to know more about the details of the how you get the fundings and how the process and what the funding itself. So yeah. So without further ado, let's welcome Miss Samantha.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Is my voice clear enough?
Yeah, you are
Okay.
audible clearly.
Okay. So, hi again. My name is Samantha, but you can call me Sam. I'm from Indonesia, and hi, everyone here. So, hopefully, after this, my experience would be something for you to take a little bit for it and can take a benefit that you can follow how the steps of sponsorship is right for you. Okay, so maybe you can just like jump into the presentation. Okay, so I would like to share to you guys like how I got the sponsorship for Korea Youth Summit. So I joined the Korea Youth Summit actually last year in June. So it's summer. It was summer. It was really unforgettable experience where I met a lot of like new people from international background, and also I think for especially for the big presentation. I still remember how I loved my team because we worked so hard and we actually won the best group. So it was awesome, and I still couldn't forget the experience. So I think if I can say, this event is really worth for you guys to experience. So now specifically, because I got sponsored from like two, um, one from companies and one from community. So I would like to share to you guys like how the simple step or like the most effective steps based on my experience. Next, next slide, please. Okay. So yeah, as I said before, that I successfully got two sponsors, one from a company and one from a community. Well, basically, these two sources actually came from like the same people. I mean, like they know each other and they linked me. Uh, I approached one company and then they also sent my profile to the community, and then I got two sponsorships from that. So yeah. And also one of the sponsors came from someone who is also an alumnus of my university. So I think it's really important for you guys to always be connected or stay in touch with everyone, like from your university or from your company that you've worked at, and also even like your friends who have started like a successful business and then they have like a CSR. I think it's also can be an opportunity for you to approach them. And also maybe please click the link. This is actually like one of the output that I promised to create for them. It's in a real format on Instagram. I posted it and I collaborate with them. Okay, you can click it. Yeah, yeah. Does it work? Or okay,
In my life. What am I giving to my kids beyond care and comfort? What will they see in me when they grow up? Will they see me as someone who kept learning and contributing even in small ways? And beyond all that, will I be able to look at myself and feel like I kept growing? That I didn't pause who I am, I expanded it bit by bit, day by day. As a remote working mother, sometimes I feel less empowered, as if my space to contribute is small or quiet. But apparently, I feel like we're shaping the next generation as mothers, and that matters deeply. There, I led a global team focused on Sustainable Development Goals number 11, Sustainable Citizen Communities, and together we were recognized as best group for our inclusivity, collaboration, and bold visions for youth-led urban change. That's why I'm especially grateful for the opportunity to step forward. With the support of Yayasan Keluarga Firaldi Akbar and Ikatan Alumni ITB Jawa Barat, I had the honor to represent Indonesia at the Korea Youth Summit 2025. So thank you for believing in alumni like me and for opening the doors to a global and meaningful opportunities.
yeah. So that is like one of the output that I promised to give it back to them. At first, I told the audience about like the stories and also who am I? I'm a mother. I'm also a founder of community. I care about the environment and also like the development in on a global scale. So that's why I joined this kind of like event. And then at the end, I would say thank you to like to them, two sponsors who helped me make it happen on this event. So yeah, it's they pretty much love the result because like real format is kind of like something that is useful, that is like very easy for people to know, to be transparent that they give me a sponsor. So yeah, as I mentioned on the caption, there is like yayasan. It's actually Indonesian, so it's Yayasan Keluarga Firaldi Akbar. So it's actually like a foundation from a company, and also Firaldi Akbar himself is like the head of the alumni of my university. So both I got it from him, but he split it into two and gave me two sponsors for that. So yeah, that's the detail of my sponsor. So now I will tell you how like the steps that I made myself to make it really easy and to make it really easy to track the progress and also how we can approach from the closest ones like our family or our friends. Next slide. Okay, so here I will tell you guys about like the mindset. So I think a lot of people always feel like go back and forth whether they want to join Korea Youth Summit or not because the most apa ya, like they kind of like feel doubt about how they can go forward because of the financial issues. But I think here, one thing to make sure in the first place that you have to make sure yourself that you joined this kind of event no matter what the financial issues is. Because I think when I first saw like the Korea Youth Summit details on Instagram, on ads, I was so interested because I feel like this really linked about my interest about social issues. And I feel like financial issues can go and can follow me as long as I'm passionate about joining this kind of event. Sorry, sorry. So yeah, um, I think yeah, you should think first that oh, this event is really worth for me. That's why I want to join it no matter what. So the second step, then you have to think about the financial issues. So that's why there is like an opportunity called sponsorship. You have to try first. So if you think like you can afford to join because of your savings is enough, then go ahead. But if you think, oh, I don't have enough savings, I don't have any budget for this event, then you should start early. So just like create a positive energy, think that you are passionate about joining, and then think and start early to take steps about like approaching people or approaching companies that can give you a sponsor. So mindset, I think, matters the most here. Next. Okay, so yeah, as I said before, you should start early if you think that your budget is not enough because it takes time. For example, like you have to know, like you have to create the template that is really specific. So it's not like a copy paste from like a chat GPT. It's not a copy paste from the internet. You should personalize the proposal because you should put your position as the reader of your sponsorship and make it as interesting as it possibly is. Uh, because I think yeah, you have to put your position as the readers. to make them feel interested, convincing people, and make them feel sure about being your sponsor. So yeah, the first one would be start your own research. Okay, you can take like templates from internet, but you have to personalize it, and then you have to gather information. For example, like this event, you go to the website of Korea Youth Summit, take the information about it. So even the readers has not know yet about this event, they should know it from the proposal, like uh, how they can put trust on the event and on you. That's one of the most important things. So yeah, information about the event, and also maybe previously this event has sponsor, like who are they? If they're some like prestigious brand, so maybe your sponsor will trust more about this event and also trust more on you. And also after that, even though you're done making the proposal, the detail of like the benefit for the sponsor, you have to proofread your proposal so it feels solid and trustworthy. And again, if I like I said before, you have to put your perspectives as the readers and make it as interesting as it possibly can. Next. So yeah, this is a screenshot of my email, and also like how many people or company that I approached at that time. Well, it was so many. And it actually on this screenshot is actually Indonesian, because I approach a lot of like Indonesian company, and also like some of like the global company, but like they have base in Indonesia. So I mostly use Indonesia, and also I attach my acceptance letter, and also invitation letter, and also the proposal that I created. And here, what I would like to say is, yeah, you have to put big effort, because if you want to have a big result that you want, you have to put a big effort as well. Here, I think my tip would be you should just have like a habit every day. Maybe you should target yourself to like send, for example, like 3 companies each day. So in a week, you send like 27 companies, or 27 people that you've known that have, for example, like business, and that you think they can afford you a sponsor. I think that's like the small tip that I can give you. So every day you should create a habit. You should create a like small progress, so it can be big at the end. Yeah, just like what I said, like every day, each day you send like 3 companies an email. So at the end of the week, you have sent like 27 companies an email or proposal about this event. Next. So yeah, I think there are many sources that you can think of. It's not only you cannot only think about like, oh, companies, big companies. You can also approach alumni. You can also approach like community groups, or even if you don't have many networks, like you know them in personal. If you don't have many of that, you can go to like global company in your country. You can put like sorry, there was a call. So yeah, you can approach like big company. You can go to their website, and also you can approach to sorry, you can approach many big companies from their website, where they can give you like an email specifically for CSR, so you can go to them. And also don't forget, when you have like an email, if you have template, please also personalize it at the end when you send one by one. So it's not only like the same, just make it different on the beers, something, or like for high for HRD or CSR for this company. Not only that part, but also like the body of the email. When you can, for example, if you go to like website of a global company that have also same program as Korea Youth Summit, for example, like sustainability, you have to go deeper for that and mention that on the body of the email, so they can feel that you intentionally send them similarities of what you want to do at this event. So please just like put more effort to just like read, to just like deep dive about that company, so they can feel like the vibe that you understand what they want if they give you a sponsor. That's it. And also yeah, also like brands, as I said before, that if you have like relatives, friends that have like business, and also it really links with the event or the topics that you would like to talk about or discuss at the event, I think you can just approach them as well. And of course, like many companies, big companies have CSR, so and they actually have their own website sometimes, so you can just approach directly to the CSR team at that company. Okay, next. So yeah, this is like some of the pages that I put in the proposal, where it's not only about like me asking them straight away about the sponsor, but I introduce them and like, do the storytelling about, hey, I joined this kind of event, and this is what is the event is all about. It's a Korea Youth Summit. It's also, we're gonna be discussing about like sustainable development goals, and it's something that, on a global scale is really important in the future. And also, this event has had previously sponsors, uh, had previously Indonesian and international sponsors. I gave them the screenshot, so they will feel convinced about the event. And then after that, I would tell about myself in personal, who am I? And after that, the details of the sponsors that I asked them. For example, like the benefit that I will give them, and also the nominal detail of the rate of the sponsor. So here I have like a list. I will tell a little bit about me and my profile, my educational background, my previous experience, whether it's social community or working, and then sponsorship benefit for the companies and the contributions for the companies, the details of the support needed, and I make it like an offering package. So I have like a small to big package, and also like a closing where I make it like um, interesting in a persuasive way, where you can be my sponsor and I can give you more benefits, that you more than you expected, something like that. Next. So yeah, this is one of the pages. It's about like the offering package. So I make it like a standard to like diamond, where like the detail of the benefit, where it's not only about like the real format that I attach at the beginning of the slide, but also like mini documentary, post-event collaboration, digital brand insert if they take the diamond package, something like that. So um, it's not really like um, it would not sound like we force them to have like a big package, but like you can have like this package. So if they take like the small or mid package, you can just like approach another sponsor just like me. So I have two sponsors. It's kind of like they gave me like mid package, but if you combine two sponsors, it can be it can be good enough for you to afford for joining the event and also for having like more saving for that. So my tips for this would be don't just prepare a template of the proposal. As I said, we should personalize it. We should make it interesting as it possibly can. And also introduce you first, the event, the details of the event, and what are we gonna do during that, for example, like 3 days, and why we can have this partnership. Also, don't forget to like show real clear benefits for the sponsor. I think it's better for you to create uh, what I did, which is like creating this kind of like package. So the readers would be you would feel flexible about which one that they would give to this event, and also highlight why the event is credible and worth backing, and make them feel like they're getting more than they give. Uh, like here, one of the benefits that I offer to them is like post event collaboration. So it's not just like they give us the money and then we give the output about like the documentary and that's it. We also engage more after the collaboration, after the event. We can be a speaker at their program, for example, or they have event at their companies and we can just be one of the speakers or one of the contributors or for the specific program, for example. So yeah, like have um, long-term network or long-term connection with them. Next. Yeah, so I think not only the proposal, but also you have to have like a clear database about many companies that you approached to, because I think yeah you can clearly see like how far you've gone or how far you approached them and whether it's like they they approved and or they process it. Uh, so to avoid us forget about the progress, we have to track it on the database. Just a simple database. You just create a spreadsheet and the contact, email, office, and for example, the category of the company, and put the status at the end, whether it's contacted, yes, no, process, or maybe just a small database, but you can clearly track your progress. Update it daily so you know exactly who to follow up with. And start small, nah, grow big. This is actually exactly my experience because I think I got two sponsors from like small to mid companies and also communities. So I think it's better for you to follow up first to like small companies, but you really know them in personal, because I think people that know you in personal will trust you more than just like big companies. Even though big companies can give you like big packages, but like small companies, small to mid companies can trust you enough and give you uh packages that enough for you to afford this event. And I think it's really flexible for them for the output, so they don't have like a strict um like the output should be like this and you cannot do this and that. They can give you like a freedom to create it as creative as you can. And also I think the companies tend to have like long process. If you have like not you don't if you don't have enough time, it will be difficult for you to track and have a feedback from them. But if you approach more like small to mid companies, small to mid business that have CSR, for example, is way easier for you to, sorry, it's way easier for you to get to know the result. And sometimes uh, you have like big possibility for to be accepted for the proposal, I think, for the small to mid companies. So yeah, start from small to mid companies or communities or foundation or CSR, then expand to, for example, like global companies in Indonesia, or something like that. So from small to big, I think that's really effective for me based on my experience. So yeah, I think that's the thing. Like you never don't ever underestimate small things, small steps, small connection, because I think maybe you get the sponsor from them at first, and then you can go to like big companies, even though you don't really have much connection with them. But like as I said before, like you can study their website, you can study their program, and you can link that with this event. And also, if you have like previously you have a social project or social community experience, you can also link your personal experience. So it's gonna be good. Like you link this event program, your previous social experience, for example, and also the need or the program that link with that companies. I think that's the best way for me. Small to mid, small to big, and also yeah, just go for like do the storytelling, link everything. They will feel convinced, I think, with that way. Yeah. Okay. I think this is actually the last slide, right? So yeah, thank you so much for listening and getting notes from this. So my opportunity is open for you for the sponsorship if you want to take it. So yeah, hopefully it's gonna be a great insight for you.
Thank you so much, Miss Samantha. Wow, I got a lot of insights for how to win the sponsorship itself, guys. Because I also one of the alumni of Istanbul Youth Summit, and I did my self-funded. So if I
Mm,
do this before, that will be great because yeah, that's also better for us to get the fundings and also support instead of self-funding because it's not just $1 or $10, but yeah, it's a big money, but it's super worth. I also um confirm what Miss Samantha said. Joining a YBB program is also super worth because it's also get the academics and also professional experience with people around the world. And thank you so much, Miss Samantha, for sharing the experience and also give us the steps of how you win the sponsorship. But before that, before we the Q&A sessions, would like to invite you guys to do the photo sessions first to let us in one frame with our beauty. Please, you guys, to open your camera and give us your best smile. All right, I see somebody just open the camera. Right, nice. Okay, on my counting, on three, give us your best smile, okay? One, two, three. The Korean gesture, please, like this. Right? Okay, on three. One, two, three. Thank you so much, everyone, for the photo sessions. But would like to continue to Q&A sessions. If you guys have questions for Miss Samantha deeper on how win the sponsorship, please raise your hand or just kindly also share on the chat box. And of course, I also would like to know it deeper because I also highlight some insight from Miss Samantha of how she win the sponsorship. I would like to know how you convince them, how you make them trust. Even yeah, as you mentioned that That's okay if we don't know the brand, or we don't have any connections with people on that brand or on that company. How you convince them, Miss Samantha? Because it's also maybe the questions from people here.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we don't connect with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I I did like some browsing and also like studied several like big brands or big companies in Indonesia where they have like a strong CSR program. For example, if there are here Indonesian people, Indonesian participants, I think we know a lot about like Paragon.
Mhm.
So they have so many sponsorship and in so many like kind of programs for like teenagers. Like you can just go to the website. It's clearly seen that they have like sponsorship for like especially women or unfortunate people for their um, college or university, and they have also another CSR program for like water sanitation for people in like several areas. So they have like so many CSR, and that's why I think that kind of big company that you mostly heard that they have so many CSR, you go for them. Like you approach them, start like go to their website and study what they do because there are in Indonesia, for example, like there are so many companies that have CSR program and they give so many details on their website. So if you don't really know them in personal, you don't have a connection with their managers, they have so many detail on the website. So just go and read it, and they also they usually have like an email for further the contact. So just email them. Well, for like Wardah or Paragon, lastly I approached them and they replied me with like, oh, your proposal is being processed, and they give me like a track number. But then yeah, I actually got it's not an opportunity for me. So unfortunately, we cannot give you a sponsorship, but thank you. But I think they have like a clear steps and they give a transparent process, and I think it's great. Maybe if you try and you have more interesting proposal than me, you can get accepted by them. But yeah, luckily I have personal connection where I'm an alumni of my university, and also I try to have a long term connection. Always go for like every alumni event, and I think that's the benefit of you joining many events in your home in your country when you have like connection with them. In a sense that you go support them, you go to like many seminar in your at your university. I think they will know you more because they're familiar with your faces, for example, and they will give you like a chance for giving them for applying like sponsor. And like my thing, that's why they want to give me a try, a chance, because they think that ITB, my university, have the same value with this event and also the same value as what I have done in my community. I think that's why I think I encourage you for go for the small to mid companies or like business that you know them in personal, but then after go for that, try just go for the big companies by studying their programs. I think that's my tip.
Wow. Okay, so I also highlight before we also start to apply the sponsor, we have to know what's the biggest why we
Yeah,
apply the program, and also what is the biggest word of they sponsored us,
yeah,
Miss
yeah,
Samantha. Right, yeah. I also highlight that because Miss Samantha also explained, she clearly explained about herself and also about the program. That's
yeah,
also the way to convince sponsorship and win that sponsor,
yeah,
right?
yeah. That's right.
Okay. So there's also questions from Tarni from India. Do we have to approach brands even after we get interview cleared for sponsorship, Miss Samantha?
Oh, do you mean like the interview for sponsorship come from Korea Youth Summit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think like I think if you want to focus on like giving your best for Korea Youth Summit, we can just focus on Korea Youth Summit. But I don't know, like I think because on my case, like I don't have the chance to be one of them, to be one of the people who got interviewed by Korea Youth Summit. So I start early because I think, oh, I don't have a chance for that way. That's why I want to maximize myself on this effort. But I think if you feel like confident enough after having an interview, I think if you feel confident for that and you just want to focus on like Korea Youth Summit, just go for it. But if you want to try, I think yeah, just try from like the small relatives or something. Just what I did. It's like what I did to my friends or to relatives and my alumni. So I think yeah, you can have both as long as you feel confident that oh I don't need more effort on like approaching more because I feel confident uh, during my interview, then yeah, just choose your way, I think.
And again, preparations is your well collaborations, guys. And
Yeah.
yeah, because we also have fully funded program and also self-funded. If you guys have a chance to have the interview for fully funded, but at the end, if you are not winning the fully funded, that's also still have a chance for the self-funded, and you still have also opportunity to win the sponsorship like Miss Samantha did. All right. And
Mm-mm.
next questions from Fatima. What about the people who don't know about any sponsorship in their community, especially if we are still teenagers?
Oh yeah, I think we have answered that, right?
Mm-hmm. Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
That's
Okay.
mm,
Oh yeah, I think if you don't have any brands, I think yeah, you should go for like jump to the big companies because you don't really have a connection yet as you're teenagers. But I think yeah, you if you go like jump to the step approaching big companies, then you have to be like fully give yourself on the proposal to really make it as interesting as you possibly can because I think if you can connect the dots, if you can see the similarities from that company and this event and you, I think if I am the reader, I would give you the sponsor because I feel like if it's about what company if it's about my program, like for example, if I am owner of the company, if I'm manager of the company, and I can see the similarities, I would give you the sponsor. So please make it as interesting and as specific as it possibly can. So I think yeah, like why not they don't give you even though you don't know them because it really links with their program. Yeah.
yeah. And also, we also have the stories from our delegates. They are they are schoolers, like they are teenagers as well, and they got sponsorship from their school. It's also possible,
Mm.
guys, for you. So yeah, try any opportunities. Hope you win.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't know, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, the next question's from Francis. How about people who are self-sponsor? Any experience about them as well? Maybe you heard from the other delegates in Korea Youth Summit, Miss Samantha.
I think for them, yeah, that's why I say on one of the slides that the first thing to make sure to yourself is that you will join this event no matter what it is, whether it's gonna be self-funded or it's fully funded or it's partially funded like me, because you know that it's worth the experience. Because well, I mean like yeah, financial thing is important, but for me, after I joined this event, what um what I always remember is that the moment of like giving the presentation, working with my team to create like a solution that we can give. And also, I think it's interesting that in my team, I am partially funded, and one of my members is fully funded by Korea Youth Summit. It's Maria from Mexico, and also the other two, they're self-funded, but one of them um, have has previously joined another summit from YBB as well. So we have like a different and also like different and colored representative in a sense of like this decision on like joining this event, whether it's fully funded, partially funded, or we repeatedly go to YBB events or new to this experience. I think what is important or what we'll remember is that the experience where we create a solution, we give it to the audience, to the forum, and it's like one of the most like the best memories that I can get from this event. So I think um about it, I think they have fun too. They had fun, they had many insights from this event. So I think yeah, they still join this because they know like the worth of joining this kind of experience and this kind of event. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And also during the events, during the summits, guys, you also have a chance to win the awards as well because we also have
Mhm.
awarding nights, right? So that's also the possibilities for you to to make a portfolio for your
Yeah.
some experiences. And yeah, because we have, yeah, as you guys know, YBB program has a lot of events in many countries. Maybe winning one of the awards can be the portfolio for the next program or the other events that you will join. That's also still possible for you guys, right?
Yeah. And also I think have not only think about like how I get there uh, by having a sponsorship, but after the event, I also think that I have to have a long term relationship in a sense of like having more connection or networking on business, for example, because I also doing like a freelancer. I'm a freelancer for like international clients. So I think meeting new international people can be an opportunity as well for me. That's why I brought my business card and gave them my business card in case that we can connect. We can have like many more partnerships in the future. So not only I think it's better if you guys not only think about like how we get there until the event, but also after the event, like how we can also engage with them, and yeah, possibly have more connection or more long-term partnership with many members and many participants.
Wow, earn as much as you can, guys, during
Yeah,
the program because yeah, you
yeah, true.
connect directly with other people from all around the world.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Miss Amanda. There is also another questions um from Francis. Do you still need a brand even if you are sponsoring yourself for the South Korea Youth Summit?
I think yeah, if you decide to fund yourself, but oh, I want to have more like spacious budget for that. Yeah, you should go and try. But if you think like I'm good enough to fund myself, then that's okay. I think so.
Okay.
Number one is always about the experience. So yeah.
Indeed. Right. So another interesting questions from the audience. What if someone got sponsored by Korea Youth Summit and at the same time got sponsored by other companies? What should one do?
Oh, I think I would give that question to the committee because I
Mhm.
don't have any clue for that. But I think yeah, you should go. I think if you have a commitment to join the interview, you should have an integrity to just like okay, I will take that. I will take that kind of opportunity that Korea Youth Summit has given me. I think that's the answer from me. How
Yeah,
about the committee?
yeah, from the committee of the YBB guys, as you guys know, if we give you the fully funded sponsorship for joining our program, it means we give you free for joining the program itself. So we didn't charge you for joining the program. You will free for the accommodations during the program and also meals as well and the program itself. So for the flights from your country to the to Korea maybe or Middle East Summit or other program, it will be your own expenses. So that will be also good for you if you get the sponsorship for you to get the funded for the flight itself. So yeah, so that will be
Mm,
great. So you got double fundings.
okay.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, you can just like you have been funded by Korea Youth Summit for that part, and you can have an opportunity to approach companies for another part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct. And for Tarni, asking about the interview for fully funded KYS, it will be announced by our team letter. And yeah, please stay tuned on our Instagram. And from Fatima, this is also interesting. Which types of organizations were most willing to fund? Local government,
Okay.
university department, private companies, or Rotary clubs?
So Fatima, are you from Indonesia? Yeah, you're
I
from
think
Indonesia,
she's
right?
from Morocco
Oh, okay. So
instead.
yeah, I actually approached to many categories or many brand categories or even government. I approached to like DPR in Indonesia. So I approached like I studied about like many companies that have big CSR, for example, Paragon in Indonesia, even like telecommunication. So I approached to many categories. I don't limit myself to approach one, but I think brands that always have like positive message to social to society is gonna is gonna have like a big opportunity for you to get accepted because it will align with what they say. They have like a social values. They always care about like for example like what I said, water sanitation for Papua, water sanitation for any like places in your country. So they will have so many focus on like environment, social, economy. I think there's a big chance for you to get accepted by them because that's what they have done for years and years. So I think yeah, companies that have many social values always deliver message, a positive message for the society. I think they will give you big chance for sponsorship.
Yeah, again, do your research before you apply, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, they will know what is the goals from you and also is that match with them or not? That's also the challenge for you guys. And the next questions is also technical, I think, because how long did the entire process take from sending to the first email to receiving the actual funds, Miss Samantha, based on your experience?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think it took like 3 months.
Mhm.
The longest part is getting the funds. Sometimes the process is kind of like long for that. But like I think another good thing when you have possibility from like small to companies, you can meet them in person first. So that's why they feel convinced because you can tell the stories. You can tell like they can take your vibe. They can feel your vibe. They can feel that oh you are willing to join this event, and you can just like directly tell them like how worth this experience and how passionate you are for this experience. I think that's the benefit or the advantage at first when you approach small to mid because you can tell them in person. You can even if they are not sure at the first meet, they can meet you again. You can convince them another time like that. So I think, yeah, for me, I meet them several times, make them convinced with this event and me. Uh, I think, yeah, I think it took like 3 months from like the first approach. So I didn't email them at first because I know them in person. I joined their seminar. I joined them when they were the speakers. Listen to them, talk with them, talk with a lot of people. So it's not like an instant. Can you give me a sponsor and then that's all. You have to follow the flow, like something like that. You have to follow the flow, understand what they are capable of, something like that. It's not that instant, like you really need that fund and you go like straightforward saying you need the money, not like that. So yeah, that's why it took months because yeah, it's not an easy thing for them to give us money. So that's why it took like several months. For me, it's like, yeah, 3 months.
All right, it's quite long, so you have to
Yeah.
prepare and also, but before you have to do the research and yeah, prepare your proposal and anything. But yeah, we are in the end of the meeting for these sessions, guys. And if you don't mind, Miss Samantha, if people would like to ask you more,
Mm.
how they can contact you by
You can,
email?
yeah, just DM me.
All right.
That's fine.
All right, the DMs on the Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will also tag Miss Samantha later on our Instagram story, so you can contact Miss Samantha to know more, and also yeah, maybe you can share to each other on how the
Yeah.
progress or anything. And thank you so much, everyone. Miss Samantha, do you have any closing statement to share?
Yeah, I hope you guys the best thing, especially for the one who want to try this sponsorship. I hope you guys find the right company that align with you, with your values and this event's values. And after that, I hope whether it's self-funded, partially funded, fully funded, um, any kind of things, I hope you still have fun with this event. Yeah,
Right.
that's all.
Thank you so much, Miss Samantha, for making your
Thank
time and
you.
us your valuable experiences and also insights to all of us here. And thank you so much, everyone who's joining here. Hopefully, we will meet in Korea for Korea Youth Summit. And thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.